Welcome back to Coin Explorer, the ultimate treasure hunt for coin lovers around the globe. Today's episode is not just about a small coin, it's about a tiny piece of copper that carries a massive story. Yes, we're talking about the 2013 USA Lincoln 1-cent coin, the one most people overlook, but collectors and coin enthusiasts know it hides a world of secrets. Why is this little penny being sold for much more than its face value online? Is there a rare variety that you might be holding in your hand right now without even knowing it? By the end of this video, you'll know the real value, history, design secrets, and potential errors that make this coin so interesting in the world of numismatics. So, don't blink, don't skip, because what you're about to discover might just turn your regular penny into a collectible gem. Basic information. Let's start with the basics of this coin. The 2013 USA 1-cent coin, commonly called the Lincoln penny, is part of the long-running series that features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. This version continues the tradition that began in 1909, marking Lincoln's 100th birthday. It is made primarily of zinc, with a thin copper coating, weighing about 2.5 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Over 7 billion of these coins were minted in 2013 alone across different mints, primarily Philadelphia and Denver. But don't let the large mintage fool you, not all pennies are equal. Some carry mint errors, double dies, and rare striking issues that can raise their value dramatically. And even beyond value, the coin itself is a snapshot of American history in your pocket. Obverse Design Deep Dive. The front side of this coin, also called the obverse, features one of the most iconic American presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this portrait has stood the test of time, being the longest-running obverse design in U.S. coinage history. Above Lincoln's head, you'll find the phrase, "In God We Trust," and to the left is the word liberty. The year 2013 is clearly stamped on the right side. But what makes this side interesting is not just the design, it's also where many valuable minting errors show up, like die cracks or doubling on the text, which we'll talk more about later. For coin hunters, examining this side closely with a magnifying glass can sometimes reveal rare varieties worth hundreds of dollars. Reverse design details. Now flip the coin to the reverse, and you'll see something quite different from the older Lincoln Memorial design used until 2008. From 2010 onward, the U.S. Mint introduced a new reverse, a Union shield with 13 vertical stripes and a horizontal bar at the top, representing the original 13 states joined under a federal government. Just above the shield is the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. And right across the shield, you'll see the bold words, 1 cent. This design, created by artist Lyndall Bass and engraved by Joseph Mena, symbolizes national unity and strength. It's visually powerful and has its own appeal to modern collectors who want something different from the classic memorial design. Mints and mint marks. This coin was minted in large numbers at two main locations, Philadelphia and Denver, identified by their respective mint marks, P for Philadelphia and D for Denver. There are also a limited number of proof coins minted in San Francisco, bearing the S mint mark, which are of much higher quality with mirror-like finishes. If you find a 2013 penny with an S, you're looking at a proof coin, usually not found in general circulation. These coins are specially struck for collectors and can be significantly more valuable depending on their condition. So always check under the year for the mint mark. It tells you more than you think. Rarity, error coins, and high-value sales. Now let's get to the part every collector loves, error coins. The 2013 1-cent coin has been known to show various mint errors such as double dies, where letters or numbers appear doubled, off-center strikes, die cracks, and plating bubbles. One famous example is a double die obverse, DDO, where Lincoln's features or the text, like Liberty and In God We Trust, appear slightly doubled under magnification. These error coins have sold for up to $50 or even more depending on grade and rarity. In circulated condition, they're hard to spot, so make sure to examine your coins under good light and possibly with a microscope. You never know, a regular-looking penny might actually be a rare find. Condition and grading. In coin collecting, condition is everything. A 2013 penny in average, circulated condition may not be worth much, but in mint state, MS condition, especially MS 65 and above, it can fetch a good premium. Grading is typically done by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC, who assign numerical grades based on strike, luster, and wear. An MS 68 example with a unique mint error can sell for $100 or more. So if you've got a shiny, scratch-free 2013 penny, it may be worth getting it graded professionally. You could be holding on to a hidden gem. Collector interest and market trends. Even though billions of these coins exist, the demand from collectors remains strong, especially for high-grade or error pieces. Online marketplaces like eBay are filled with listings of 2013 1-cent coins selling from $1 to over $100, depending on rarity and condition. The rise in social media and YouTube coin channels has increased awareness and created a wave of new collectors entering the market. Coins that were once ignored are now being inspected carefully, and that includes the humble 2013 penny. It proves that even modern coins can hold surprises and value. Tips for collectors. If you're checking your pocket change, here's what to look for. First, examine the date and mint mark. Next, check for errors using a magnifying glass. Look for doubling, cracks, or misalignment. Then, assess the overall condition. Any shiny or uncirculated coins are worth setting aside. And finally, store your coins properly to avoid scratches. Even if you don't find a rare one today, building your collection with care and knowledge increases your chances of success in the long run. Coin collecting is more than a hobby. It's an adventure filled with history, value, and mystery. So there you have it, the story of the 2013 USA 1-cent coin. A coin that may be common in appearance, but carries a rare charm for those who know what to look for. If this video from Coin Explorer helped you discover something new or made you check your coins with excitement, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe for more treasure hunts like this. And remember, every coin has a story. Yours might be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching.